guys, and thank you so much for tuning in. Hello to all my new subscribers, and hello to all my old schools that just been hanging around all this time. But anyway, thank y'all so much for continuing to watch us even after our journey. As you can see, we've changed our name, we've changed our intro, we've changed our profile picture, we've changed our Instagram name, because now we're past the journey part of the of this chapter. So we've closed one chapter, now we're opening up another, and hopefully y'all continue to watch as our family grows and you know, continues to do other things within our family, in our life. So hope you enjoy the rest of the channel. However, I'm still gonna here and there talk about baby stuff, talk about IVF stuff, so just know that I'm still here for y'all. Let's go ahead, so before this video gets too long, and today I wanted to talk about twin essentials. So things that I feel like are an essential that you need when having twins or even one baby. But this is just the thing, these are things that I feel like are just downright necessities. I will make a video. My next video would be the things that I would not purchase again, and I don't want to mix the two of them on here because I would go all day long. So anyway, let's go ahead and begin. The first thing I want to say is Aveeno lavender and vanilla scented calming comfort bath. I didn't use this at first in the beginning because they were so tiny and their skin was very sensitive. However, hopefully y'all can see that. However, as they became a little bit older, I started using it, and this stuff works. When they say that it's calming and, you know, it gets, you know, it calms the baby before bedtime, it is definitely something that's calming. It gets them prepared for bath. It's something about that lavender that relaxes your body. I even used it, and it does relax your body. It really does. You don't realize it, but it calms you down. So I definitely recommend this right here. I love Aveeno products, and especially this one here with lavender and vanilla scented. It's a wonderful aroma. It's great, and my babies, they calm down after every bath that we use this on them. Next thing, gloves, mittens, whatever you would like to call them. I guess there would be mittens because they don't have fingers, but these right here, I would definitely say stock up on these. I didn't request or put as many on my registry. I didn't go out and buy as many as I would have that I needed. You know, I definitely needed more of these. I still use them on their hands, even though their hands has gotten a little bit bigger, because now they have gotten from the scratching stage. You know, when they're babies, they don't know their own strength and they just scratch. So you use these. However, now they're into the teething stage, and now they want to suck their fingers because they hate pacifiers. Both of them would not take a pacifier for nothing, and they'll suck on their fingers and their thumb and their pointer finger and any hand that goes in their mouth. So I put this on them to prevent them from being a thumb sucker or a finger sucker, and these end up soaking wet. They end up soaking wet, so I change these all day long. You can also use socks. However, my little engineers here, they know how to get out of anything, okay? They can figure out a way to take anything off. But definitely, I swear by these here. Next thing, receiving blankets. You will need a ton of these. With LeBron, I did have about maybe 20 or so. With them, I have probably about 20 to 30. I definitely swear by these. LeBron actually still have about 3 of these that I use when he gets sick. Like if he's sick and he has a runny nose, I'll pull out one of his old ones like this and tell him to blow his nose with that, or, you know, like use it. Like, it's just basically it's better than tissue paper all the time. And so these right here are used for birth clots. They're used for burping clots. They're used for getting slobber. They're used for when you're feeding, you can put them in their neck. Basically anything. When they're very small, you can even swaddle them in these right here because they'll be small enough where you can. We use these for a while as well. So these definitely come in handy. I would definitely recommend getting lots and lots and lots of receiving blankets. At Ross, you can stack up, they're normally about maybe $5 or $6, and you get like six or 7 of them in a pack. I would definitely say get these, definitely. The next thing, oh, let's go to this right here. The next thing would be blankets. Okay, my mom made these for the twins. They each have one, and basically blankets are a necessity. You swaddle them in blankets, you cover them in blankets, you stuff things, you know, like when they're in like a bouncer or they're in a chair or whatever, when they get a little bit bigger, you can put this around them. Like when they're in their little bouncy little jungle thingy, I put this around them like that to kind of hold them straight up versus them leaning forward or leaning backwards and trying to stand up. Also, when they're in their swings, like right now, they're in their swing, and I stuff, you know, to make them comfortable, I stuff on each side. One of them is trying to wake up. I stuff on each side to keep them snugged and warm. So I use them all the time. I mean, blankets are an essential. I would definitely say stock up on blankets. Blankets are everywhere. So definitely get blankets. Okay. This right here, I don't know what the proper name would be, but I guess it would be just a swaddle wrap, I guess you would call it. It comes like this, and it's a little flap. You put the baby in, you close one flap, and then you close the other. The baby head is right here, the baby body is in here. I would say rack up on those, especially when they're first born. And even so now, like I wish I could find something that's a little bit bigger for them, because when they're sleeping, I hate to use blankets, especially now because they roll over everywhere, and they do share a bed. And so I hate for them to be roll over in the blanket, go this way, they go that way, and the other twins wrapped up in their blanket too. So I try to be careful with that. I wrap them as tight as I can in blankets. And I do put them in all-in-ones and stuff, but they sleep better when they're more cuddled, if that makes sense. I would definitely swear by these. When they were small, I did use these to wrap them up, because what happens is they wake themselves up. When their hands are free, they wake themselves up. They feel like they're falling, or they feel like nobody's holding them, or they feel like they're just this small thing in a big crib. So I would definitely say keep them swaddled, keep their arms, you know, to themselves, get their legs bundled up, and definitely use one of these because it'll make your life so smooth. Put them in a onesie, put them some socks on, dump them in this and wrap them up and just lay them on their back, and they will sleep perfectly, trust me. Let's see, the next thing that I would say that is an essential is the little all-in-one sleepers. These right here came from Target. These are probably the best ones that I purchased. Reason being is that, for one, it comes with yeah, he's trying to wake up. For one, it has the little thing on the hand where you can flip over and their hand is covered, so they don't have to chew on their hand, or they don't have to scratch themselves, or whatever the case may be. Their hands are covered. So that's what I like. You can do that, or you can keep it open like that. Another reason why I like these here from Target, this brand is called Cloud Island. Cloud Island. Another reason why I like this brand is because the zipper is at the bottom. It doesn't start up here and go down. It starts down here and go up. So basically, when you're changing them, you don't have to take all this off or unzip the whole thing. You basically start at the foot and you unzip up. And then what you do is you just take out the baby legs and bottom, and you change them. You put them back in, and you zip down. So that's a good essential. Even if it's not one from Target that zips opposite, I would definitely say just get an all-in-one like that. Those are excellent. He's so spoiled. The next thing would be onesies. You can never have enough onesies. Number one, I don't know if y'all know this little secret. The reason why there's these little flips here is because you can flip it down and put this over the body. So it starts at the shoulder, you can put it over the body. If they have a blowout down here, instead of unbuttoning and putting it over their head, you will need lots of these. My twins probably go through 2 a day, maybe. If they're slobbering, if they are just active, if they're using the restroom, if they've ate, whatever case may be, you may need more than, you know, one. So definitely this. If you are a twin mom and you want to dress them alike, sometimes it will happen where you have to get another onesie. So I would definitely say, if you choose to, get 3 of everything versus 2 of everything, because that way you have that extra one in case one of them mess up. You have the matching outfit to go with that baby. The next thing here, let's see, I'm doing good on time. These right here, these are little waterproof little liners, and basically I put this under each one of their sheets. I put this under their sheet, and what happens is I know where they're laying, so I put it right where I lay them, even though sometimes they move. But it helps because if they puke or if they have a blowout, majority of the time it's under this, so it won't get on the mattress. I also used this when they first came home because they used to pee everywhere every time the air touched their little weenie. So I would put one of these underneath them on the changing table. So I would put the changing pad, and then I would put this on top. That way they can get changed on this. And if this gets dirty or soiled, then I can just throw this in the washer versus taking the whole lining off the changing pad. Okay, this right here, portable changing pad. I would definitely say get multiple changing pads. Number one, you want one in every room. If you have a large home, I would definitely say get one for, you know, downstairs. That way when you're downstairs you have somewhere you can change them on the floor, on the couch. Definitely the one in the bedroom, you know, of course the real changing pad. But when you have a portable one like this, you can put it in your diaper bag and travel with you. You can have one in the car, you can have one in your husband's car, your car. You can have one, you know, at your mother-in-law's house, your mother's house. So I would just say get, you know, many of these here. It doesn't hurt to get many of those, to put in every diaper bag that you have, to put in almost every room that you're living in. That way you don't have to worry about going way back to your changing table, you know, because every now and then if they don't have like a big poop, I'll just pull out one of these and just change them on the floor or something like that. The next thing that I swear by, this kind of bib. Okay, so I have not found this kind of bib but only at Walmart. This bib here does not have the plastic on the back. However, it has a liner in between the material. So basically anytime this gets wet, they never get wet back here. It's a protector. I don't know if it's called something. Let's see. No, it doesn't say. It doesn't say, but basically I got these from Walmart, and like I said, these to me are the best. And like I said, I'll go over a video of why I didn't choose the other over this, or why I don't like the other ones with the plastic back. But this one here, it's really thick right here, so it catches a lot of the drool. And the only time I take this off of them is, let's say that they've drooled so much that all of this is just soaking wet. Even though this is not wet, I still take it off and you know, go rinse it and then go dry it in the dryer or something like that for them to use. But yeah, I swear by these here. Like I said, I only found these at Walmart so far. I haven't even found it at Target just yet. I don't know if they're just out or what, but the backing, if it's like this, and you can kind of, you hear that? So you can tell that there's a lining inside, some type of a lining inside. The best. The next thing that I swear by is this here. Okay, so for one, it's changeable. You can take it off like so. It unzips. This one here was a gift, and it comes with another liner. This is by Little Journey. I've never heard of them until I got this as a gift. Someone had sent me some diapers called Little Journey, this called Little Journey, and it was something else, and I've never heard of Little Journey before, like ever. But anyway, yeah, so I swear by this because one, you can change the lining, which I think a lot of these you can change the lining in. They don't lose their form at all. I did use these when I was breastfeeding, doing the football method. When they became larger, it was kind of hard because they would roll off. And I'm like, Lord help me. But I like the fact that it's two-sided. So like when I'm feeding them, I'll feed on this side. If they're just laying down chilling, I'll put them on this side where it's comfy and warm. So yeah, I like those. And I just took it off to wash it, and it's very easy to put back on. Very easy. This right here was a gift as well. The gifter told me, girl, let me tell you, you're having twins, you need this, and you're gonna love it. And I was like, okay, let's see what it does. And let me tell you, you were right. She was absolutely right. We love these here, these little loungers. They it's Boppy. The name of it is Boppy, and it's a Boppy lounger. Like I said, we love this. Number one, we did wash it a couple times, so it has been washed. They do tell you to put a tennis shoe in a pillowcase to keep its form. So it does get a little mushy after you, like a little bumpy. We did put in the shoe, and it kept its form, but it still was a little lumpy afterwards, so I had to kind of work it to get it back normal. But anyway, it's very thin in the middle, very, very thin, like I could feel my fingers thin. However, when you sit on the bed, it's good that it is thin, because this way here, this part here is thicker, and it keeps their head up. So when I'm feeding both babies, I can prop them in this. I can put their bottle to the side, put like a little receiving blanket underneath, and it keeps their bottle set for me, so that way I can tend to the other baby if need be. They still, believe it or not, they're 5 months, and they still fit in these, and they still love being in these. And we love them too. Like we bring them in the living room, we bring them in the bedroom. If you want to put them on, on the floor, that way they won't be just flat on the floor. You can put them on the floor, on the bed, on the couch. They just fit perfectly, like perfect. So we really do swear by that as well. So as of right now, these are the things that I would say I would definitely purchase again. These are definitely essentials. Of course, other essentials would be a bouncer, like the seat, bouncer seat, where they kind of bounce on the seat, or they you can feed them on the seat. That's an essential. However, the one that I asked for, I would definitely say I wouldn't buy again. So like I said, I'll do another video about that. Swings, I'll definitely talk about that in a different video, but I would definitely say get a swing. Swings are essential. Definitely essential. Sheets, definitely buy lots and lots of sheets. For the crib, you're definitely going to need them. If you plan on washing a sheet probably every 2 days, then I'll definitely say get some sheets. Also, hooded towels. I would definitely say the thinner hooded towels are better than the thicker ones. The thicker ones take a very long time to shed. Whenever you get new towels, you do go through shedding, and those take forever. So I would definitely say the thinner ones work best for the hooded towels. And so that's all as of right now that I would definitely say are essentials, or things that I would definitely buy again if I was in a situation again, or if I was gifting someone. I would definitely say that. If you are having twins, I would definitely say these are the things that I would definitely get and put on my registry. That way you do have these essentials. So if you have any questions about any of these, ask below. Again, if you haven't subscribed just yet, please subscribe. Press the little button to subscribe, and if you want notifications, press the little bell. Again, if you know anybody that's having twins, going through IVF, has baby questions, please share my video with them. That way they can come along. And again, I will talk to y'all later. Holla. Bye. Out and grab what's theirs already, Father God, because we're already rich, Father God. You already said that we're rich.